It was a hectic morning, to say the least, for South Korea today as government officials, lawmakers and business leaders sought to better understand a social media post by U.S. President Donald Trump announcing a raise in U.S. tariffs on South Korea to 25%. Our correspondent Kim Do-yeon starts us off.
U.S. President Donald Trump said on Tuesday morning, Korea Standard Time, that he was unilaterally reversing a tariff reduction agreement made last July, raising rates on certain South Korean goods from 15% to 25%. Writing on Truth Social, Trump explicitly blamed the National Assembly, stating South Korea's legislature is not living up to its deal. He declared that due to the legislative delay, he was increasing South Korean tariffs on autos, lumber, pharma, and all other reciprocal tariffs. Under the agreement, Seoul pledged a $350 billion investment package, but the initial $20 billion installment has stalled. With the large amount of investment agreed, the Assembly has proposed a special bill for this investment but has not made progress since the proposal, with no passage in sight for now. The Truth Social post wasn't the first warning, it turns out. Local media reported that just 2 weeks ago, U.S. Charge of Affairs James Heller sent a formal letter to Deputy Prime Minister for Science Bae Kyung-hun demanding Seoul honor the joint fact sheet signed last year. This also comes as just last week, South Korea's finance minister told Reuters not a lot of investment can be made under the current foreign exchange situation, at least for this year. Experts see this as one of the triggering factors for the timing, especially with the U.S. Supreme Court's decision on Trump's tariffs coming up.
Trump argues that if the Supreme Court rules the tariffs unconstitutional, the U.S. would be forced to issue massive refunds to trading partners like Japan and Europe. This is not just the tariffs imposed, but also the investment packages, and it's a scenario he claims would be economically damaging.
Amid rising tensions with European nations over Greenland and the U.S. continued push and pull with Canada, Trump is also likely using Korea to send a warning message to other partners.
I believe there is a significant aspect of sending a signal to other countries as well. It conveys the message we are watching and warns them to implement terms faithfully and swiftly.
There is also a political dimension. Facing headwinds ahead of the midterms, particularly regarding immigration controversies in Minnesota, President Trump may be seeking a political win. However, analysts caution that this is likely a secondary factor compared to the stalled trade deal. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.